It all started out like this. I think this thing's plugged in. I believe it is. I think I want to play my hardcore. That's not what I can do, something like that.
Our UAV is online.
Okay, pretty much. So anyways, first off, I said these guys are like a year late, because let me see, like a year early. I think they do this. I said, how come you guys just walk in and just hand to me? And they're like, cuz you have to join a gang. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why would I join a gang? You realize your biggest mistake, huh? And I'm like, besides, I can't be cheating on tests because you guys seem to all be failing for
Bloody
some
hell, we
reason.
just got our asses kicked.
You guys are passing the classes, what I told them, but you guys don't know material. And I'm like, it doesn't matter anyway, as long as I learn what I learn, because I want to learn what I want to learn. And it was like, nah, man, that's not the way it goes. You have to join the gang. And I'm like, your other greatest mistake is, what if I didn't want to listen to you? And like, what do you mean, what if I don't want to listen to you? I'm like, maybe I just won't listen to you, is what I told them. And they're like, and I'm like, the one thing I can do, because they're getting annoying to the point where I had to go to them. I was like, so you guys want me to go over there, huh? I said, and I was like, I'm gonna go try then. Not even for the test. And they're like, no, you can't be doing that either. And I was like, then why do you want me over there? Because I wanted to go like visit someone. And they said the only way I can go talk to them was like that. And they're like, cuz, screw you. And I was like, no, screw you is what I said. And they're like, yeah, I have to join. I'm like, what do you mean I have to join? And I was like, your biggest mistake is that I will speak. And you don't want me talking, is what I told them. They're like, what do you mean? I'll be like, I'll just start talking, dude. I'll just continue running my mouth until you get frustrated, dude. And they were getting frustrated, and then, you know what? They lost. I told them the greatest mistake is not telling one person. You don't hand it to them, you fail. You're a failure. You know why? Because everyone knows. Everyone knows now. Other than that, they wouldn't let me see any girls. But I did not cheat on tests was my biggest reason for not picking it up that one whole year. I was like, nah, man, I can't be cheating on tests. Like, why? I'm like, cuz it doesn't work out. You can go ahead and watch the videos, by the way, and we're over there, because they already got my 3 years, but for like a good year, I was like, I cannot cheat on tests, you guys. I cannot hold that because I would be poorly influenced. I even have a conversation about how come I'd have to pick up the satellite later than the age of 25. And I was way prior because I would know the test. See what I'm saying? You know what? You know why it sucked? You know why I wouldn't be a great doctor and be able to pass anything or pass on knowledge or at least learn anything that I should be learning? Because I cheated on the test. So really right now what I'm saying is I'm sticking to the same plan, dude. If anything, I might stick to the same plan. I saw your question, and the same plan, dude. It could be 31 if I feel like it. It could be 32. I always said depending how much education I was going on, it might have just like stretched on way past that. And they already knew that, and they're aware as well. Everyone should be aware that that's the plan, and that's been the plan. Because if I pass 8 years and I want to continue going, or like I want to learn stuff, but I want to make sure it's me learning it instead of me following through with what you had in mind when it's already been solved, I might even pick it up for like a few more years. The more stories this though. I can't be cheating on tests. No way, no. That's about it. No, Apple's like for real? Yeah. I don't know when I had that conversation. You just want to continue watching the videos. There's like a good section of me having a conversation for like a good week about how come I'm pretty sure I shouldn't pick up the satellite for like 8 years following or until I graduate. And there's a good section about how come my following years of knowledge would be necessary to not pick it up as well. Because if I wanted to be productive and not figuring out the method you did it, but understanding and comprehending it myself rather than shortcutting it, which I'm pretty sure shortcutting is the answer sometimes, I feel like, and I believe that it's better to believe that I'll be able to grasp it myself. There's like I have like an entire subsection. I don't know when it was, but I have an entire subsection. I said, okay, don't look for it. Well, we believe it as well. Because you usually say you did something, and it's always been done. And by the way, you know the military scene? There was a military man in the hospital. It was the military. And it was the military who also took the phone away. And deleted the contacts. And did not give him back the phone. And they put it in the bag. Pretty much. They're the ones who deleted the contacts. That's about it. He wasn't lying. When he said the military took the phone, he meant the military took the phone and deleted the contacts. As soon as he got the phone back, the contacts were gone. That's what he meant. Everyone's like, oh, well, no shit. You guys do realize I have eyes, and why would I lie and come up with a story that the military was in the freaking hospital and they took my phone and they deleted my contacts? At what point do you think I was lying? Well, where did I come up with that story anyways? They're like, damn, it would be the military who took away your phone and deleted the contacts. By the way, we had to do his face too, and we're gonna have to like discharge him as well because he's illegal. He's not allowed to be who he is anymore. They said we're crossing the line if we release the information of who it is. Bill says, you know what? The guy was no good anyways, and he might have to die anyways. Because he had to go okay to go ahead and set orders to kill the guy too. You cannot have a military operant in a hospital to take away a phone without anyone noticing that the military operant's there and delete the contacts. And by the way, when the phone was in the hand, they did have strict policy that he did call in, but they changed the files up saying that it was the mom that called in, and they did that as well, which is why he was held there for 2 weeks. It wasn't him; it was the orders of the mom, and because of that, the technicality is they could have held him for 2 weeks, so the hospital's in trouble too. When he said they held him there for 2 weeks and he was the one calling, he meant he's the one who called because we also have his phone record. He's the one who called, and everyone needs to understand they held him there illegally for 2 weeks with the help of the military operant as well. So we were going to have to go ahead and fire everyone at the hospital as well. Like those people who were speaking, you're all fired is what where we're at with you at Apple. And it's either that or die is where we're at with it. So it's either you guys quit or we're going to send someone in to kill you is where we're at with you too. You're not allowed to go ahead and drug the guy too and then go ahead and toss him in an asylum when he wasn't crazy. You guys held him there on purpose. You guys are all the ones at fault. And by the way, his record is he just OD'd. He's not insane, doctors. That's about it. They diagnosed him as insane. He's not insane. He told the truth the entire time. The military's there as if he was insane on the drugs. They did delete the contacts. They did hold him there for 2 weeks. It was him who called. The doctor says that changed everything. Although he was allowed to go get his speed again, we're pretty sure he can get his speed for sure 100% now. Because the first time we understand why the psychological reasons is correct. There was a freaking satellite pointed at his head. Of course, he's not going to give you the blood, but the OD is just a typical OD. So he's not crazy, dude. So 100% he can go get it. You just gotta tell him. You cannot eat that many pills. By the way, I know how many pills I ate. I was at 2, and for some reason I felt like the third one was a good idea. And then somehow, you can black out. And 8 pills were gone in like 2 days. And I didn't know what was happening. And literally, I blacked out is where I was at with it. And that's how many pills I ate. So yeah, you definitely can't eat that many Adderall, dude. I knew like 2 was okay. But you can't black out from that shit. So yeah, of course, I probably wouldn't have been anyways. Yeah, thanks for approving me anyways, and thanks for saying I'm not crazy because I knew I wasn't crazy, and the military's there, and I'm the one who called in, and they changed my records, saying my mom was the one who called in. Which I guess that's why they blanked my phone, by the way, too. And the only record I had on my computer would be a record prior to when I called. However, I did not check T-Mobile.com. So then their entire reasoning was he'll never be able to show him that he's the one who called. So I bet that's why the military was there, and they're like, well, the only way we're going to get away with this is we do this, 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 and this, and then we get to call him crazy. They said, yeah, and by the way, that was the only reason why you're wearing the orange, which means the orange was false too, dude. You're not insane. You're completely sane. And we apologize because they switched everything. And it was just a team of like 8 people, dude. But it's those guys' fault. Yeah, I already knew you guys already said that it was them anyways, but yeah. I'm gonna go and play my zombies. They said, so yeah, we can give you like a pretty good dose now actually. We can go ahead and like up the dosage to any dosage as long as you don't OD. Because you're not insane. We're gonna leave you like at 30, 40. Although the max dosage is like at 60. We can go ahead and like bring you up to like the 60, 80 range again. So you can have whatever dose as long as you maintain yourself, which we're pretty sure you will because you're not insane. So we really don't care anymore. You're not insane. As long as that's the thing, eat all the speed you need. I was at just 30 because I felt like 20 was enough, by the way. I felt like 10 more was going to be like perfect. But I don't want to hit the 40, 45 range or 50, 60 range because I felt like there might be a tolerance. And I'm still stuck at tolerance. I hate tolerance. They said, yeah, tolerance might be an issue. You're right, huh? Yeah, dude, I was sitting over here eating magnesium pills, dude. And I'm not even sure if vitamins are any good anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch this over.